The right ideology is that the Torah is going to teach you how to have confidence in HaKadosh Baruch Hu regardless of what your problem is. Because the reason why you have a problem is because HaKadosh Baruch Hu is trying to talk to you and give you different types of messages. The Gemara in Masechet Brachot gives 7 different reasons, well it's really 8, but the 8th one just simply says that we don't really know. But it gives 7 different reasons of why a person will have difficulties in their life. Why would Hashem give difficulties to a person? Now we're not talking about Him giving difficulties to a person that's a mechalel Shabbat, or someone that is with a woman without being married, or someone that violates kashrut. We're not talking about that. We're talking about people, religious people. Meaning people that are doing everything the book says. They still have problems, Torah says. And the Torah gives us 7 different reasons of why they have problems. One of the reasons that HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives people isurim, different struggles, is to elevate them. Elevate their neshama. One reason is because they made a few sins in their life, and Hashem wants that when they get to Him, after 120, they get there, He doesn't want them to go to Gehinnom at all. He wants to clean them from all the sins here. So He gives them a few difficulties to clean them up, pay for those sins, a small little price for a month here, a month there, a week here. But then when they get up to Him, they go straight to Gan Eden. Another reason is because He wants to raise them here in a different way, meaning He wants to make you more righteous than you even think you're capable of doing. Now you'll notice that people that had a lot of problems in their life tend to be a lot more patient and a lot more wise. That's not a coincidence. Young kids typically do not have patience or wisdom. No offense to anybody that's a young kid, it's just a reality. And the reason is because most young kids didn't have any problems yet. The things that give you wisdom are usually problems, because you learn how to overcome those problems. You learn how to overcome these problems. That's wisdom. That's part of wisdom. Patience is something that you attain after you realize that the first 15 solutions didn't work. Only solution number 16 that you knew all along but didn't want to use, that ended up working. After you do that a few times, you're like, you know what? Let me just have patience. Why should I get mad the whole way until something works out? Let me have enough patience. Eventually think something's going to kick. Something's going to work. Patience you attain over time after dealing with a lot of problems. But the point being, Rabotai Karim, is that with age comes wisdom, but also with problems comes wisdom. The Torah can save you a lot of time and a lot of problems by giving you the solution on day one. You just simply need to apply what it says. So one of the reasons that HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives us these different problems is in order to elevate us, in order to give us the experience we need in order to get to a higher level of wisdom, to soften our character, to make us into better quality people. Now, the Bet Levi says that a person who trusts in Hashem will feel that whatever Hashem gave him is the best, and he won't desire or even feel bad for having a different situation. As we learn from the story of Rachel and Akiva, is that HaKadosh Baruch Hu was trying to give them a custom-made shiur. He said, listen, you want to have Bitachon in me? You have to learn that whatever I gave you is the best of the best. Even though it looks disgusting now, even though it looks horrible now, even though it looks like homeless right now, it's the best. If you look at it the right way, you'll have a valuable lesson that's worth knowing for the rest of your life. That even if you have a lot or you have a little, you always feel the same. On the other hand, if you don't learn this lesson, I'll have to give it to you again. I'll have to give you the shiur again. I'll have to give you the test again. So the Bet Levi says that the highest form of trust in HaKadosh Baruch Hu includes not only doing less work for the things that we want, because we know that HaKadosh Baruch Hu will give us whatever we need anyway, but also by removing the desires that we have in our heart for things that we think are better. Meaning that most of the time, people that have anxiety and all types of negative feelings in their heart, most of the time, it's self-inflicted. They cause it to themselves.